What if we told you that something much more hazardous than Africa's natural resources is what truly gives it power? What if we told you the greatest strength of the continent is its cohesiveness, something the West has long feared? That's correct indeed. Africa's actual strength is in the collective will of its people, not in the soil. And the earlier we recognize it, the better. Africa has been used as a pawn for millennia, but now it has the trump card. This video isn't about the news-reported Africa. We're not talking about crooked leaders or hungry youngsters. A strong, unrealized force that has been undervalued for far too long is what we are discussing. The time has come for the world to comprehend. The greatest strength of Africa is its freedom, unity, and capacity to regain control of its destiny. But first, we need to ask one question. What would happen if Africa united and accepted its actual strength? We are going to find out just that. Let's begin. We've been told that colonialism is to blame for Africa's disintegration. But let's be honest for a moment. Colonialism produced a new psychological framework in addition to borders. For decades, we have been told that Africa is too vast, too varied, and too divided to ever come together. The story is designed to prevent any one nation, leader, or group of people from ever realizing how powerful their combined potential is, and how it may destroy entire international system. Why? Because the global power system is threatened by the idea of a united Africa, driven by its resources and vision. It has to do with fear and power. You see, the division of Africa is structural rather than merely geographical. In addition to dividing the continent, colonial forces also split the African psyche. Generations of people were trained to consider their neighbors as different and to think of their resources as either something that needed to be begged for or something that might be taken. And you know what? Independence did not eliminate these divisions. They are ingrained in contemporary African government and are frequently exacerbated by outside factors that maintain Africa's subordinate position, such as neocolonialism and international economic systems. However, supposing for a moment that Africa, the victim in this story, stopped playing. What if we changed the narrative rather than repairing the continent's broken fragments? What if embracing a radical new concept of unity, rather than mending divisions, is Africa's actual power? One that reinterprets Africa's identity according to its own standards. Africa does not have to unite in the conventional sense. It must dismantle entire idea of oneness that external forces have imposed upon it. It is out of date to think about unity as a political strategy that is only a reaction to economic systems or external challenges. The AU is frequently viewed as just another ineffectual bureaucratic relic with good intentions. Why? Because it functions according to the same faulty presumptions about what unity entails. By employing the same instruments that were intended to keep Africa divided, it is attempting to repair an outdated system. Africa's film industry, Nollywood, is becoming into a significant player in the world of media. Africa is no longer portrayed in films as a country of famine and hopelessness. They are demonstrating the continent's vitality, intricacy, and promise. The greatest challenge facing Africa is its failure to realize its full potential. In certain nations, political instability persists, while corruption is pervasive. However, things are shifting.